Hello, friends. You know, I'm looking on my country and people here, and many of them afraid of rocket launches, drone attacks, things like that. Many of them go into shelters to protect their lives, and it seems that war is a worst thing that you can get. But for some reason, I don't scare it at all. I have few things that basically kill in my mind and that I can just throw away and forget about them. And that's about my animals. When I look at them, I understand that their life will end soon because they're living not so long as we humans. And basically, it's scary for me to die before them because then I understand that they will basically be alone in this world and nobody will help them because people who can really help them, not so many in Ukraine, and to based on current economic situation, most of the people lost their income, losing homes and things similar to that. And at some point of time, it can be just hard to get additional animals to your home. But from other side, I'm afraid to just watching how they will die one by one. And by logic, you understand that it's normal, it's our life, and at some point of time, we will all be there. But still, it's hard, especially when you have many of them, when you have homes that basically have too much sounds of them, too much their things around, and when they gone, it's hard to say how what bad feelings you have at the time. But all of you that have little fewer fans, I think, understand that. And this is basically too the most scary thing for me. Not the war, not the situation around, not the military recruiters or another shitters in Ukraine, but just this understanding that there will be only two ends, one or another, and both of them just making me very afraid of that. So that's what I'm feeling right now, and that's what I'm thinking a lot of. It's hard. When I was young and a little boy, I never thought about things like that. It was much simpler to live. I lost my dog. I lost my second dog, few cats, and that was little simpler because at that time, I don't know, maybe I don't fully understand what life is and what is family. And also, basically, I have more family members who can support me, at least in some way. And right now, I'm alone, and basically, they are the only my friends that uh, I have right now. And losing them, it's very hard. A few days ago, my friend lost her cat, but I think it was bigger punch for me than for them because I don't know, I just feel like that because that cat was also my friend, and uh, I don't know how to say that, but when you come to another home and you see the cat, and for me it's like just another one human there, not just some uh, little pet that people have, but basically my friend, and it was hard. But we all need to use with this feeling and idea that some at some point of time this will happen. But for me, it's the scariest thing. I know when people look at me, they not really believe that I'm afraid of something, because usually I uh, never show my pain or real problems that I have in my soul. And usually I can do anything without uh, even thinking that consequences of that actions. Of course, I know about them, but I just give a fuck about that. But yeah, still have something that I'm afraid of, and mostly they concern my animals, not me. You know, when I before I become an animal volunteer, uh, it was much simpler. Just understanding that there is no one behind you, and you just by yourself. And if something happened, then no one will regret that. But now it's hard. Now you understand that you can't just do anything what you want, because there will always be someone behind you that will get second punch if you gun. So that's it. Interesting what you think about that. Do you feeling to have around the same problem? Because we all have the same problem, I think. Not problem, but I don't know how to name it. I know that's all depends on how you think about that, uh, but I think many of people who have animals have same feelings about that. At least people who are talk with usually other animal volunteers, other friends that they have and who have animals and who support us. For all of them, it's a hard question. So please leave comments below this video, so I can understand what you have on your side, what is your feelings about that. And don't forget to like this video. I know it's not very funny, but that's my feelings today, so sorry.